Rich people don't talk about money the way you think they do. They don't talk about lucky breaks. They don't talk about working harder than everyone else. And they definitely don't talk about the real reasons they got rich. Why? Because if everyone knew these secrets, the game would change. Today, I'm going to break that silence. These are not motivational quotes. These are not save more, spend less tips you've heard 1,000 times. These are the actual mental shifts and money moves that separate the wealthy from everyone else. Some of these will surprise you. Some might even make you a little angry. But by the end of this video, you'll understand money in a way most people never will. Let's get into it. Here's something most people don't realize. Being rich is not about earning a lot. Plenty of high earners are broke. Doctors, lawyers, even famous people go bankrupt every year. Being rich is about understanding rules that aren't taught in school. Rules about how money actually works. Rules about thinking differently. Rules that wealthy families pass down quietly, generation after generation. Today, we expose 7 of those rules. By the end, you'll see money in a completely different light. Secret 1, income is not wealth, 250 words. This is the biggest myth out there. People think a high income equals being rich. It doesn't. A person earning $200,000 a year can be broke. A person earning $50,000 a year can be wealthy. The difference is not income. The difference is what happens after the money arrives. Rich people understand a simple truth. Income is temporary. Wealth is permanent. Income comes from a job, a paycheck, a client. It can disappear tomorrow. Wealth comes from assets, things that keep producing money even while you sleep. Here's the aha moment. The rich don't ask, how much do I make? They ask, what do I own? A high earner with no assets is still financially fragile. One bad year, one lost job, one health crisis, and everything falls apart. But someone with real assets, stocks, property, a business, investments, has a financial floor that doesn't disappear. This is why so many high-income people still live paycheck to paycheck. They never convert income into ownership. The secret is simple. Every time money comes in, ask one question: what can this buy that keeps paying me later? That single shift in thinking is the real starting point of wealth. Income pays your bills today. Assets pay your bills forever. Secret 2, debt is a tool, not just a trap. Most people are taught that all debt is bad. Rich people know this isn't true. There are 2 types of debt: bad debt and good debt. And the wealthy use this difference to their advantage. Bad debt is money borrowed for things that lose value. Credit cards for shopping. Loans for vacations. Financing for things that disappear the moment you use them. Good debt is different. Good debt is money borrowed to buy something that makes you more money than the debt costs. A business loan that builds a profitable company. A mortgage on a rental property that pays for itself through rent. A low-interest loan used to invest in appreciating assets. Here's the aha moment: rich people aren't afraid of debt. They're afraid of bad debt. Banks treat wealthy people differently because wealthy people use debt strategically, not emotionally. This is why you'll see successful business owners with large loans. The loan isn't a weakness. It's a tool that's working for them. The average person sees debt as something to avoid entirely. The wealthy see debt as leverage, a way to grow faster than cash alone would allow. The secret isn't avoiding debt completely. The secret is knowing the difference between debt that drains you and debt that grows you. Secret 3, taxes are optional, if you know the rules. This one surprises people the most. Most employees pay taxes on almost everything they earn. But many wealthy individuals legally pay a much smaller percentage. This isn't cheating. It's strategy. The tax code rewards certain behaviors. owning property, building businesses, investing long-term, donating to causes, creating jobs. Employees get taxed first, then spend what's left. Business owners and investors often spend or invest first, then get taxed on what remains. Here's the aha moment: the tax system isn't designed to punish wealth. It's designed to reward specific actions, and most people simply don't take those actions. Real estate investors use depreciation to lower taxable income. Business owners write off legitimate expenses before profits are taxed. Long-term investors pay lower tax rates than people who trade short-term. None of this is secret information. It's publicly available. But it requires learning rules that schools never teach. This is why financial education matters so much. The wealthy don't have access to different laws. They simply understand laws that already apply to everyone. The secret isn't a loophole reserved for millionaires. The secret is education most people never receive. Secret 4: time is worth more than money. Rich people protect their time more fiercely than their money. This sounds backwards. But it's the opposite of how most people operate. Most people trade time for money, then spend that money trying to buy back convenience. They work overtime, then pay for delivery, taxis, and shortcuts to save the time they just sold. Wealthy people flip this completely. They spend money to protect time, then use that time to create more wealth. Here's the aha moment: every hour spent on a low-value task is an hour not spent on a high-value opportunity. This is why successful people hire help quickly. Cleaning services, assistants, delivery apps, outsourced tasks. It's not about being lazy. It's about protecting their most limited resource, time, so they can focus on the few decisions that truly create wealth. The secret is simple. Money can always be remade. Time never comes back. Secret 5: network determines net worth. This one feels uncomfortable, but it's true. The people around you shape your financial future more than almost anything else. Wealthy people are extremely intentional about who they spend time with. Not because they're snobby, but because mindset is contagious. If everyone around you complains about money, struggles with money, or fears taking risks, you absorb those beliefs without even realizing it. Here's the aha moment: you cannot out-earn the financial mindset of the people closest to you. Wealthy individuals seek out mentors, peers, and communities who think bigger, take calculated risks, and see opportunity where others see obstacles. This doesn't mean abandoning loved ones. It means actively adding new influences, books, podcasts, mentors, communities, that challenge old beliefs about money. Your environment either pulls you up or holds you down. The wealthy choose their environment on purpose. Secret 6: they invest boringly, not excitingly. Movies make investing look thrilling. Fast trades, big risks, dramatic wins. Reality is the opposite. Most truly wealthy people build their fortune slowly, through boring, consistent investing. Index funds, long-term real estate, retirement accounts, steady contributions over decades. Here's the aha moment: excitement and wealth building rarely belong in the same sentence. The people chasing exciting investments, meme stocks, risky crypto bets, get-rich-quick schemes, are usually not the wealthy. They're often everyday people hoping for a shortcut. The genuinely wealthy understand a simple truth: time in the market beats timing the market. This is why patience is one of the most underrated wealth-building tools. Compounding interest rewards consistency, not excitement. The secret isn't a hidden, thrilling strategy. It's discipline applied for years, sometimes decades, without needing applause along the way. Secret 7: they define rich differently. This might be the most powerful secret of all. Many wealthy individuals don't define richness by how much they spend. They define it by how much freedom they have. Freedom to choose their schedule. Freedom to say no to work they dislike. Freedom from financial stress. Here's the aha moment: the goal was never the money itself. The money was always just a tool to buy freedom and peace of mind. This shift changes everything. Once freedom, not flashy spending, becomes the goal, financial decisions become clearer. Saving, investing, and avoiding unnecessary debt all start to make natural sense. The big picture. So let's bring this all together. Rich people understand that income isn't wealth. Debt can be a tool. Taxes reward specific actions. Time is more valuable than money. Your network shapes your net worth. Boring investing wins long term. And true wealth means freedom, not flash. None of these secrets require luck. None of them require a head start. They require a shift in thinking, and consistent action over time. The wealthy aren't keeping a secret vault of information locked away. They're simply applying principles that most people never learn, or never take seriously. Now you know them too. So, which of these 7 secrets surprised you the most? Think about it for a second. Because awareness is where every financial change begins. If this video gave you even one aha moment, share it with someone who needs to hear it. And if you want more straightforward, no fluff breakdowns about money and wealth, subscribe. We simplify finance, no jargon, no gatekeeping, just real understanding. See you in the next one.